Okay, welcome y'all.
What's up, gang? How we doing? You guys doing good? Hope life is good. Hope everything's going well. And if it's not going well, it's all right. You know, you're here. You're watching this video. It means like you have some way to watch the video, right? You got a roof over your head, probably. I'm assuming so. I hope so. You got some, get some food, right? You got people in your life, hopefully, that you love. And if you have those things, you have the bare necessities, you're probably doing better than you think you are. So, welcome. Good morning. It's morning for us. When you watch this, it might not be the morning, but hope you guys are doing well.
It's 2 Chainz, put it. If you woke up, you winning, baby.
No, literally.
Wise words. All right, let's dive in.
All right. Oops.
So let me pull up last week.
Start purple.
So we already know what time it is. All photos.
4. This is the end of Q3, right?
Yeah, well, we're still in Q3. I mean, we're
Yeah.
still not even in the... This is the last week of
gotcha.
the build.
Gotcha.
So...
Oops.
Uh-oh. Losing it. All right, yeah, so we're going into... Okay, this is week 9 that we're going to be
This is a
going.
build phase though, right?
Yep, build phase, and then this is peak week of the build phase here, y'all.
Build
And we're gearing it up.
phase. Peak. Oops. Yep. Week. Is it 9?
Yep, this is week 9.
Week number 9.
All right. And the average for this week is going to be a 215.
Week. Where do I normally put that? Oh, I put it over here. That's what it is. That's why I was confused. 215.
Boom, boom.
Cool.
Y'all can see that, hopefully. All right.
Okay.
Take it away, coach.
All right. Here we go. You guys know what we do. Get the days. 1.
Let me pull up last week for reference here. So it should be pretty simple here because we're in the same phase and it's even less volume.
6. 7. Whatever.
Whoops.
All right.
Okay. So by now, I mean, like I said, when we started this phase, it was, we're going to have a nice stretch of some intense training here. So I'm sure that we're all feeling that. And at the same time, I'm imagining here, I'm just making assumptions here, because we've done a lot of the volume work that, we talked about this in the last video, even though now that things are getting heavier, it's still less overall volume. And so ideally, your body should still be responding pretty well. Like you might be a little kind of beat up and tired, but as far as the weights go, things should be heading in the right direction here. Maybe not on every single lift, but overall, we should be feeling pretty dang strong right now. All right.
Oops, I almost I skipped a step.
You got the days lined up?
I skipped a step though.
Yep. Got the prep, build, peak, rest. Prep, build, peak, rest. And a little tidbit for y'all. The way that I kind of came up with these is I really just, so much of this I just aligned to nature. Because, what are we? Where did we come from? Okay. So, prep is associated with spring. And it's also, I also align this to like alchemy principles. So, spring is associated with the fire element, which is associated with setting intention. Okay, basically taking like possibility, taking ideas, taking potential, and then collapsing it into, no, this is what's happening. So that's the prep. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're good. So 1, 1, 5.
And then the build is the summer. All right? Which the summer is associated with the water element, which is associated with basically, like, I think of it as really charging things up. That's why the build is also usually the most difficult phase, and even can sometimes be the most emotional phase because it's difficult. But it's a lot of just charging. You're taking the tension and you're really putting things into tension to draw it towards the manifested reality. So you see there's some depth here with this stuff. And then the peak is associated with the fall, which is the harvest, which is associated with the element of earth, which is grounding. So now, you know, we've done the work, we've created the intention, and we have gone through the build phase. We've really put things into tension, created that emotional charge because we're pouring ourselves into it. And then the fall now is the peak. Now we manifest. Now we realize and we earth our intentions in the physical experienced reality that we're choosing to live in here, y'all. And then the rest is winter, which is the time it's associated with the air element. So not only like the physical rest, but now it's also a time for aligning to new intentions, or even getting more clarity on your intentions and aligning to that purpose so that you can get ready to then begin the prep phase all over again. So you see how it all lines up here. All right, so he's got the numbers down. Did the old math equations here. Oh yeah, he's getting it now.
Good?
He's getting it, yep. We got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Perfect.
So, as you can see, I mean, it's pretty simple this week. A lot of ones here, and a lot of just kind of low numbers, high intensity. So, hey, I'm all for that, especially after all the volume and stuff we've done. This is a blessing. But as you know, TJ, we've experienced before, you can sometimes take even this too far, where you know you max out until you can't max out anymore.
No misses.
Okay, so weakness, we got a 3. So that was 2. Okay, yep. So there are 3 exercises. So last week was 3 exercises. So we can just keep the same stuff now. So we did, it's a weakness day. So we did weak strength, and then we did a power snatch, a jerk, and a back squat. So let's keep the same format here. Keep things nice and simple. Ooh, we get to max out twice this week, actually. Watch out now.
Oh, what was the second one, jerk?
Yep, jerk. Cool, some doubles, some heavy doubles.
We love heavy doubles.
And another quick little note about the numbers, especially when it comes to the intensity. I like to, even when I'm training personally, I kind of give myself a little bit of leeway depending on how I'm feeling. Like, if it says a 4, you know, we've been through like different rules and things like that of what that actually means if you wanted something more tangible. But ultimately, as we've also discussed, it's the intention. And if I'm feeling good, I might push it a little closer to the 5. I don't want to be failing because, you know, it's still technically a 4, but I might push it a little closer if I'm feeling good. Okay, so you can give yourself a little bit of that room. And vice versa. If I'm like not feeling so good, I might bring it a little bit closer to that free range. And that's also why I decided to make it, instead of a 1 out of 10 scale, a 1 to 5, because I wanted to have a little bit more of that leeway. And the same thing, like when it is a 5, you know, it can kind of almost push into that 5+ range, which is being like you're just basically you're pushing it, you're going for PRs, you're tipped in weights where you're like, I don't know, bro, we're gonna see. Cool, pretty simple. So yeah, well, basically, as you'll see, we're gonna have 2 max out days here, yo. Well, I guess if you're on the 5-day template, not everybody's on the 5-day template. So if you're not, it's cool. You don't necessarily need to have 2 max out days. And then yeah, just 1. So we'll do another max out front squat. So we should be pushing for some PRs here, bro. Or broettes.
I'm gonna get it next week, I promise. I'm gonna get it.
I know, that's how I feel. That 202, baby. You got so 160.
the goal.
So you're hearing it now here, folks.
Putting my name on it.
He's squatting at 160. Front squat 160.
Realistically, if I wouldn't have jumped from 140 to 160, I think if I take like a 150 in the middle, I might have had a little bit more. That's a little more of those cues. So, but 160 next week is the goal, guys.
I gotta hit 202.
Come on
now. I can feel it already.
I can feel it.
Oh, my knee.
All right, you guys know.
All right, rest it.
Hey, and then we talk a lot about overemphasize the rest, guys. At this point, we are freaking peaking out. You got rest. Like, you gotta give everybody that opportunity to really send it when it's time to send it. So, like, sit your ass down. You can wait a day. Like, you'll be happy you waited. You go do a bunch of extra shit. You'll get there when it's time to peak, and you'll be a little tired. Like, oh, I should have waited. So, telling you, take care of yourself.
And another little quick note on that is a lot of times when we're doing this very high intensity stuff, like, you're not actually doing that much work in the gym. So sometimes it could feel like you're not really doing that much, even though the stuff that you do is like max effort. So it can feel like, I'm not sweating a lot, like my heart's not beating really fast, like maybe I need to do more, maybe I'm not doing enough, and then we have the tendency, which I notice all the time, like, oh, I'm gonna go for an extra run, or I'm gonna do all these different accessories now, which again, end of the day, do what you want. But in my experience, like you were just saying, take that rest, because it may not feel like you're doing a whole lot, but I mean, we're pushing our bodies here to the limit. So take the rest, and it's okay. That's why we've been through the whole phase of where we were sweating a lot and doing a lot of reps and doing a lot of accessories and doing a lot of work, is that we've laid that groundwork, so we have the capacity now to just focus more on the top end performance. Because again, what do we want? Trying to increase that total, y'all. Okay, accessory. So this is same as last week, basically. So let's see, we can keep the first thing the same, which was a power clean, power jerk, and we call that technique. So we can keep that, and then maybe we can slightly switch up the actual accessory here. So let's think about this. So we did snatch pull, which I think we could still do that. I think we can still do it, but we'll superset it. So we did walking lunge with rotation last time. So let me see. Snatch pull. What would be? Because I'm kind of thinking. Well, I mean, honestly, we could just run it back. Walking lunge with. I mean. Because we're getting some rotation in there. That's fine. Let's keep it simple.
So keep
it. So just run it back. Yeah. So same shit. Snatch, pull, walking lunge with rotation. Perfect. And then we did 1x2 out of 4 for the snatch pull, and then it was 1 by 100 feet. And remember, it's a 4 intensity even for the lunges. So one of the ways, like if you wanted to, because you're not necessarily holding weights, even though you will be holding a ball of some sort if you're doing the rotation, or even not. But one of the ways that you could increase the intensity is to like pick up the pace. So you could be a little bit more faster pace with the lunges, and that would be a way to kind of, technically that'd be more of a density thing, but even still, like, it would be a way to kind of push it a little closer to that 4 feeling. But it is an accessory, and we're doing plenty of heavy work, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, 1x2 out of 4, and then you superset that with 1x2, which, I mean, technically I wouldn't even call it a superset anymore, but you're just doing one set. 100 feet. Well, it'd be 100 feet for the lunges.
Gotcha. Wait.
So that's right. 1x2 out of 4.
Okay, for the snatch
pull.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the lunges would be 1 by 100 feet.
Gotcha.
Out of 4, whatever that might look like for your situation. Cool. All right, and then test day is test day. Test.
You know what to do.
Max out.
You know what to do.
It's almost time, y'all. Again, if you haven't signed up for the Well, one, the technique day. So I want to mention this now for the two people that are watching this. I want to mention this. When you're watching this, so going into next week on September 8th, that is a Sunday. So any of you guys that are planning to, which I would encourage everybody to, because it's a good opportunity to really dive deeper into the principles behind this and really understand the programming and how you can implement it into your own training better. But we're doing that advanced technique and programming seminar, and that is going to be on the 8th. So what I would do for all the team members watching this is instead of doing this on Sunday or Saturday, instead of doing the test day Saturday, just rest, and then we'll push that on to Sunday. Okay? But again, I'll leave that up to you a little bit because, personally me, like I like the routine of it. So like I'm still going to be maxing out on Sunday because obviously I'm going to be hosting the seminar. But it would be a good chance because there's going to be more direct coaching with the seminar. It would be a good chance to max out then. But if you didn't want to, you could still come into the seminar, still learn a lot, and you could just go a little lighter when we get into the technical stuff, okay? I will leave that up to you. So that's the first thing. Second thing is go and sign up for the meet, y'all. I mean, really all of y'all. If you can do a snatch, if you can do a clean and jerk, you can do a competition, okay? So go sign up. And again, I haven't heard anybody that's done a weightlifting meet that didn't say they had an amazing time. So it's fun. Get to hang out with your friends. Usually you might hit some PRs because, it's a different environment. It's just, all the adrenaline, all the fun stuff. So yeah, get signed up for that. And bada bing, bada boom.
You guys know what to do. Take care of this. Take care of this. The rest will take care of itself. Love you guys. One day at a time.
Yep.
Just keep moving forward.
All right, y'all.
Love y'all.
Peace.